All right, ready? Cool. So here's the process for finding the inverse. And I hope that's not too bad. That should all be relatively straightforward. Switch the x and the y, get the y by itself. The one weird thing is, oh, sorry, I made a little mistake there. Those should be minuses. So then it's minus, you add it over there, it's plus. The one weird thing is they don't have it looking like x minus 5 over 2 squared. They squared the top, and they squared the bottom, and they squared the 2, and they made it a 4. Okay? So it looks like either this or this. The weird part about this is this. Pay attention right now. What is this? It is a domain restriction on the inverse. You with me? It is talking about the domain of the inverse. Write that down. So it's talking about the domain of the inverse. I don't know. That's an x squared graph. I don't know anything about domains of x squared graphs. I thought it could be anything. So the way I'm going to get some insight into that is by looking at the original, but I'm not going to look at the domain of the original. I'm going to look at the range of h of x. And I'm going to think about the range of h of x, and that's going to tell me the domain of the inverse. What is the range of this? You have two options for how to figure that out. The one kind of like hack is you have your calculator. You could just go to your y equals, type it in, and see the y values. And that would be the range. The other way you can do it is you can actually use your brain, slow down, think about it. Think about what y values are going to be spit out of this. And you know that what gets spit out of a square root graph? Or sorry, a square root. Like when you do a square root, what kind of numbers get spit out?
Square root.
Positive numbers or zero. Remember, square roots, you don't do square roots and get negatives. You always get positive or zero. So at the smallest, what's the smallest this thing could be? 0. What's 2 times 0?
0.
Plus 5. So the smallest it could spit out was 5. What's the biggest it could spit out? Infinity. So the range of that, and you could get this by just looking at your graphing calculator, is 5 to infinity. So then the domain of the inverse is 5 to infinity.